Good morning, children. So, in your previous lecture, we had discussed a lot about units, prefixes also, and I had sent you some images from your book, uh, which were having definitions of various units, and I told you to just go through them, right? So, there are a lot of prefixes which can be used, and you might have seen in the tables which I had sent you. So the important ones I have written over here, and you can simply learn them. Micro, wherever this symbol you see, this is that of micro. So you can have any uh, have this prefix with any unit. Right now we are using it with meter. Okay, so I have written it with meter. The 1 micrometer is equal to 10 to the power 6 meter. These relations I have written over here. You can simply learn them. And so what I wanted to say is, you just learn these relations, the relation of these prefixes with say meter. Okay, you don't need to learn every relation. There are a lot of relations given over there. I have seen in your book that one more I can write over here. 1 angstrom. This also you need to learn. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, so I have seen in your book they have also given 1 nanometer is equal to how many angstroms, or 1 nanometer is equal to how many centimeters, or a lot like that. Okay, so you cannot learn each and every relation. What you need to know is to learn how to convert various units into one another. Okay, so you can learn these are the important ones which I have written. There are many other prefixes also. If you want, you can learn them also, but these are the important ones. So I will show you how to convert units. I have written some of the numericals from your book, and I will try to discuss them here. And after the video I will send you exercise 1a. It is having questions mainly. So questions, you can simply find out the answers in the notes which I've given you. And then there are exercises. Answers are given over there. Before going to the answer, try finding out the answer yourself. Then there are numericals. I think in total 5 or 6 numericals are there, I think. So 2 or 3 I am discussing over here. And in the same lines you can try doing other numericals also. The answers are written over there. So I'll be sending the images. So this is the 12th question in your book. 1 nanometer is equal to dash angstrom. Okay, so this you will be knowing. You will learn it. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power 9 meter. Okay, so now you know that 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, these two relations you know. For this particular problem, 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So first of all, what is given? 1 nanometer. So 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. This is the relation I already know. And I know that 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meters. Let us make this quantity 10 to the power minus 10. What I need to do to make it 10, I will have to divide this quantity with the 10, right? See over here, if I have 10 to the power minus 9, to make it 10, what I need to do, I will divide it with 10 and multiply it with 10. So when this goes up in the numerator, this becomes 10 to the power minus 10 multiplied by 10, right? And this thing, 10 to the power minus 10 meter, becomes 1 angstrom, right? This becomes 1 angstrom. And there is 10 more, so this whole thing becomes 10 angstrom, right? 10 to the power minus 10 meter is equal to 1 angstrom. So 10 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 10 meter will make it 10 angstrom. So you don't need to learn 1 nanometer is equal to 10 angstrom. This might seem difficult for you right now, but if you will practice it, it will become very easy, and this will help you avoid mistakes. Okay, if you learn, it will be a little bit difficult. Then this is question number 15. 1 light year is equal to dash meter. Light year also, if you had gone through the notes which the images which I had sent you that day, it was having the definition of 1 light year. 1 light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. Okay, so 1 light year, what is it? It is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. And how do we calculate distance? Distance is equal to speed. Whose speed? Speed of light multiplied by time. Okay, so what is the speed of light? 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This will be in meter per second, multiplied by time. What is the time over here? 1 year. Here we are having meter per second. Here it is second, and here it is year. So I need to convert this time into second. So 3 into 10 to the power 8 multiplied by 1 year. How many days it has? 365, and 1 day has 24 hours. 1 hour has 60 minutes, and 1 minute has 60 seconds. When you solve this all, this will give you 9.46 into 10 to the power 15 meter. So what I am trying to say, that if you are having problem in learning this relation, you can simply calculate it. Most of the times calculating is easier. Okay, so by the way, this relation you can learn also. Then 1 micron is equal to how many angstroms? Then again we will do it in the same way as we did the above problem. So let us see, 1 micron is equal to, I know the relation that 1 micron is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter. What I want to do, because this is meter and I know that 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter, what I want to do, I want to make it minus 10. In order to do that, I need to add 4 over here. Now you can do it like this also, minus 6 minus 4, this will make it minus 10, and because I have subtracted 4, I need to add 4 also. I cannot just like that add or subtract any power. Okay, this becomes, make it 10 to the power minus 10, take this thing like that, and multiply it by 10 to the power 4. I hope you know arranging the powers like this. I'll tell you the other method also if you're having problems in understanding this, but for now, so this is in meter. Okay, everything is going in meters. So 10 to the power minus 10 makes it angstrom. So this becomes 10 to the power 4 angstrom. Right? Or what you could do, let me do it in the other way also. After this, instead of this step, you can do it like this, 10 to the power minus 6. I want to make it minus 10. So in order to make it 10, I had to add 4 in the power. So what I can do, I can divide it by 10 to the power 4 and multiply it by 10 to the power 4. This makes it 10 to the power, this thing becomes 10 to the power minus 10 multiplied by 10 to the power 4 meter, and this becomes 10 to the power 4 angstrom. So to whatever way you are feeling easier, understand just one method and try doing the problems in the similar way. Please practice it. Only practicing will make you better in this, because this is the thing which we will be using in every chapter now, the unit conversions. So you need to learn this, practice this basically. So this is the second numerical in your book which I have taken. The size of a bacteria is 1 micron. See, this is, if it is simply written this symbol, this is the symbol of micron. It is called micron. Okay, micron or micrometer. Okay, so the size of a bacteria is 1 micron. Find the number of bacteria in 1 meter length. So we know that 1 micron is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter. This is the length of one bacteria. So how many bacteria will be there in this much length? Number of bacteria in length into the power minus 6 meter is equal to 1. Then use the unitary method. Number of bacteria in length 1 meter. Whenever we talk about anything 1, then we divide it. The 1 upon 10 to the power minus 6, this becomes 10 to the power 6 number of bacteria will be there in 1 meter length, right? Then I have taken 7th numerical. Distance of a star from Earth is 8.33 light minutes. What do you mean by this statement? Express the distance in meter. Just now I had discussed light year. So light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. Here light minutes is the distance traveled by light in 1 minute. Okay, now the question says the distance between a star and Earth is 8.33 light minutes. That means that the distance between the star and Earth is the distance traveled by light in 8.33 minutes. Okay, so I have written it over here. The statement means that the distance between the star and Earth is equal to the distance traveled by light in 8.33 minutes. Okay, this is what the statement meant. Now we have to convert it into meters. So see, I have done it here. So 8.33 light minutes. This is the distance traveled by light in 8.33 minutes. The distance, how do we calculate distance? Speed multiplied by time. Excuse me. What is the speed of light? 3 into 10 to the power 8, but it is in meter per second. So the time should also be in seconds. So 8.33 minute was there. To convert minutes into second, what do? Multiply it with 60. Okay. So this is what it becomes, and then when you calculate, this is the answer. You can leave your answer here only. Okay. But what we can do, because the answer in the book was this, so I have tried to get that answer. So what I need to do, I will shift this decimal over here. In order to shift it here, what I need to do, 1 2 3 3 decimal places I have to shift over left, so I will add 3 over here with the power. So this becomes 10 to the power 11. So 1.499 into 10 to the power 11. This can be approximated to 1.5. 1.499. No? So you can round it off. 1.5 into 10 to the power 11. So this is what the answer is given in your book. But you can leave the answer here only. This is also right. And you don't want to mess up with units, and you don't want to make your answers wrong. Okay, so leave it there only. But I have just done in order that you don't get confused. Okay, ma'am has not given the answer same as it is in the book. Okay, that is why I have just calculated, showed you how we get that, but you can leave the answer here only, right? So that's all for today. Just please practice the numericals and find out the answers from the chapter. Okay, bye.